Good morning. In this lecture, we are going to study about the inclinometers, that is clinometers, and the angle gauges. So, clinometers are used by surveyors and the geologists in order to determine the height of a tree or to determine the height of a mountain. People are using the clinometers, which is used in mostly used by civil engineers. Okay, see this is a height h of the height h from which the clinometer is used, h plus tan theta. Okay, h plus tan theta will give the total height of the tree or total height of a building or total height of a mountain. So this is a principle of clinometers. So in the clinometer there is a protractor and there is a spirit level is placed at the top, and when the spirit level comes to the spirit level, the bubble in the spirit wheel comes to its middle position, that a pendulum is placing, the pendulum reads the reading from the protractor directly. This is the principle of clinometers. Okay. In the surveyors, they use geologists and surveyors use the clinometers using the formula. H is the height of the clinometer to the ground, D distance of the clinometer to the object. Okay, this is a distance of the clinometer to the object, angle taken from the clinometer reading. So H plus D into tan A will be the height of the building. So it is used to measure the angle. Clinometer is used to measure the angle using that spirit level. So the steps to find the reading. Person 1 stands on the top of the hill with a meter stick in front of them perpendicular to the ground. He has to hold the meter stick perpendicular to the ground. Okay, it should be perpendicular. Person 2 holds a meter stick perpendicular to the ground, and person 3 takes a clinometer reading, and he takes a reading that is, he finds a height of this scale. Okay, person 3 uses clinometer to sight from the tip of their meter stick to the tip of the other. Record the angle of inclination from the clinometer. This is the basic principle of clinometers. So clinometer is used to measure angles, slope or elevation or depression of an object with respect to gravity. It is also known as a tilt meter or tilt indicator or slope alert or slope gauge, gradient meter, gradiometer, level gauge, level meter, declinometer, and pitch and roll indicators. Clinometers measures both inclines and declines using 3 units of measure: degrees, percent, and topo. Okay, this is the arrangement of vernier clinometer. In the vernier clinometer, this is a frame. The frame consists of a spirit level. Okay, frame consists of a spirit level. So it is a wheel. In the wheel, there is a bubble is present. Okay, bubble is present. You can set the clinometer at any level. This is the base of the clinometer, and this is a circular scale. Okay, it consists of a spirit level mounted on a rotating member. Okay, it consists of a spirit level. A spirit level is mounted on this frame, rotating member, which is hinged at one end of the housing. This can be rotated. It is hinged at this place and it can be rotated, and you can set it at any place. Okay, you can set it at any place. One of the faces of the right angle housing forms the base of the instrument. Okay, so this is in this right angle this is a base, and which is placed on the surface whose angles to be measured. It is placed on the surface whose angles is to be measured. See the second diagram. It is placed on the circle. It is placed on the slope, and the frame is rotated, and until it becomes perfectly horizontal. Okay, when it becomes horizontal, the spirit level bubble becomes 0. Okay, then the nut is tightened, and the angle is measured. Angle theta is measured. Similarly, the right angular faces are, two right angular faces are here, but this end is placed here, and it is used to measure the flatness, it is used to measure the straightness of the first diagram is used to measure the straightness of a workpiece. Here the clinometer is placed and the readings are, and it is set at this level, okay, until the bubble comes to the horizontal position, it is rotated and it is tightened and the readings are noted, okay. So this is called as a clinometer, okay. Sometimes vernier scales are also provided, so that is called as vernier clinometer. So it is also the vernier clinometer. This is a micrometer clinometer, okay. The next topic is angle gauges, okay. Angle gauges. So we have studied about the gauge blocks or slip gauges in the linear measurements. This is very much similar to the gauge blocks, okay. Gauge blocks are slip gauges. So angle gauges are made of, similar to the slip gauges, they are made of hardened steel, okay. They are made of hardened steel and they are ground very accurately, okay, and they are lapped and polished to a high degree of accuracy, okay. So similar to the slip gauges, they are wrinkled, so they are rung together to form different angles, okay, rung together form different angles, very similar to the slip gauges. These angle gauges was developed by Dr. Tomlinson in 1839. The angle gauges are hardened steel blocks of 75 mm length is 75 mm and 16 mm wide, and which has lapped surfaces lying at a very precise angle. So the engraved symbol, that is the less than symbol, is indicates a direction of the included angle. So angle gauges are available in 13 piece set or 16 piece set, okay. So the less than symbol is available, and we have to place the gauges together with the square block enable any angle between 0 and 360 degree to be built within an accuracy of 1.5 seconds of the nominal value. The ringing is similar to that of slip gauges, okay. The angle gauges, so you can add two angle gauges, okay. One angle gauge and another angle gauges are placed together and they are rung together, and you can add the values, that is by placing the less than symbol, okay. By placing the same symbol on the one side, you can add the two angle gauges. If the symbols are, if they are rung in the opposite direction, that is if the symbol becomes in this direction, it is greater than symbol, and you have to subtract pi minus pi, theta minus pi. Here theta plus pi, because the symbols are on the same side, the angles are in the same direction, but it is put in the opposite direction, so it is theta minus pi, okay. In addition, they can be subtracted to form a small angle as a difference of two larger angles as shown in figure. So plus and minus ends of the blocks are marked. So less than symbol and greater than symbol is used to used to addition, add or subtract the two angle gauges, okay. In an angle gauge set degrees, and we know that in a circle the total angle is 360 degree, 1 by 360 degree, 1 by 360 degree is a degree, 1 by 360 is a degree, 1 by 360 of a circle is a degree, 1 by 60 of a degree is a minute, 1 by 60 of a minute is a second, okay. So 45 degree, 30 degree, 15 degree, 5 degree, 3 degree, 1 degrees are available. Minutes are 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minutes are available. 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds and 1 seconds are available. So totally there are 16 pieces. In a 13 piece set, the different degrees and minutes are also available. How to build an angle of 57 degree, 34 minute and 5 degree, okay, 57 degree. So 57 degree is formed by 41 degree plus 27 degree minus 9 degree plus 1 degree minus 3 degree. So you can get 57 degree. 41 41. Okay, using the 13-piece set, 41 plus 27 minus 9 plus 1 minus 3. Okay, using the set you can obtain the 57 degree. Similarly, the minutes. So minutes are 27 plus 9 minus 3 plus 1. Similarly, seconds are 6 plus 3 seconds, 9 seconds. So we can build an angle. 47, 27 minus 9. So the angle is, so it is in the opposite direction. Symbol is in the opposite direction. Then plus 1 degree, minus 3 degree, plus 27 minutes, plus 9 minute, minus 3 minute. As a symbol is in the opposite direction, plus 1 minute, 6 plus 6 seconds and plus 3 seconds. So totally it forms an angle of 57 degree, 34 minute and 9 seconds. So gauge blocks are made of hardened steel. It is hardened to the Rockwell hardness of C65 or chrome steel with 85% chrome carbide and 15% nickel binder. They are available in 2 grades: laboratory master grade and tool room grade. The characteristics of 2 grades are deviation from the marked angle plus or minus 0.25 second, flatness across with 0.00005 mm, tool room grade 0.0001 mm, flatness along length, flatness along the sides are given. Okay, thank you.